Cathie Boyd. I'm Artistic Director of Theatre Cryptic in Glasgow. This project, Optical Identity, began 2 years ago in Singapore during a research visit in 2005. And we discovered that we both shared a similar passion about the presentation of music out with the traditional concert hall setting. About a year later, the quartet contacted me and said they had an invitation from the Singapore Arts Festival and would I be interested in taking part. And at that point I came to Singapore and I did a lot of groundwork about who were the very cutting edge and interesting local artists who I thought would make a good performance. And in usual cryptic fashion, we didn't go for the obvious ones. So I had previously seen Jason Ong's work in the National Museum of Singapore and was very attracted to his sculptural style and felt that the minimalism and the cleanness of his work would really suit the performance.
Hello, this is Jason Ong. I'm a furniture designer and also the set designer for Optical Identity. So far I've been having a really wonderful time. It's been very meaningful, many firsts for me. This is my first commission, so I've been having a lot of fun, and obviously my first set design. It's the first time I'm looking at furniture from a perspective of lighting and motion.
I'm Chu-Wen, a designer from BAYLENE, a homegrown label created by BAYLENE herself. The T'ang Quartet will be wearing sort of like a tailcoat, but that has a slightly more structured and more silhouette than the classic tailcoat. I draw my inspiration from their music scores and their instruments, and I wanted my design to look as a whole, not an individual item. Like I wanted to fuse the clothes, the player and the instruments together. And there will also be like grey trimmings running around their tailcoats that goes very well with Jason's furniture. It's like they're sort of like wire connected between the furniture and the tailcoat running through. Yeah.
We're also making a film with a local production company called Reel Loco, and this 25-minute black and white, intensely close-up of the quartet when playing. And I think what I'm interested in is the fact that you rarely get to see musicians in close-up when they're playing, and the actual muscle definition and the intensity that their bodies are sort of going through as they play the music and whilst making beautiful sounds.
I'm Rolf Wallin, and I'm the composer of Phonotope 1, which is a piece for string quartet and live electronics. It is originally one piece, which is 25 minutes long. For this particular occasion, I've said to Cathie that she can do whatever she wants with it, because it's in its onset, it's a very labyrinthic piece in a way. It's in a quite free form. It's you are in 5 different worlds, so to speak, based on the 5 Chinese elements: water, earth, fire, metal, and wood. The piece will be taken apart. Can hear some of it, and then another music, and then we go back to my piece again. This piece, not a regular score, it's much more like a game, you could say. So instead of having music starting here and ending there, you have more like a game, like a playing card. There are small snippets of music the musicians play with.
Hi everybody, I'm Nung Ying. I'm the violinist of the T'ang Quartet, and I'm actually at a rehearsal of our new project called Optical Identity, and this project will be premiere at the Singapore Arts Festival 2007. It's a very interesting project because I don't consider this a concert. It's a theatrical presentation of music with multimedia, with us, the quartet, not seated in our conventional way. We have to walk around and play music we have to be at different corners and we have to memorize a lot of music.
My name is Jasch. I'm the real-time visual artist on Optical Identity. I am in charge of the visual imagery that is on the set. I produce abstract, painterly digital images to complement and enrich the experience of the piece. The method is really a lot like painting with computers. It happens at the moment when the show takes place. I'm on stage and I react to the music and play as if I were a musician.
So there's a very clear journey for the audience, I think a very emotional journey, and I think how we've divided up the music, I think works very well on stage. The music itself, we spent about 6 and 12 months choosing the repertoire. It's the classic of East meets West. And what was important was that for T'ang to have repertoire that they could perform after the performance, it wasn't just for stage. And what we finally come up with is Kevin Volans White Man Sleeps, which was originally written for Volans Quartet in 1986, which combines South African rhythms with Western tradition, followed by Franghiz Ali-Zadeh's Mugam Sayagi, and this is inspired by a secret language of 16th century. It was for forbidden emotions in Islamic faith, especially regarding men's desire for women and how they hid the desire for women through music. We have a world premiere from Joby Talbot, which is the quartet basically playing with themselves, so it becomes an octet. We also have Rolf's Phonotope, which is the quartet playing with live electronics. So there's a very clear journey for the audience, I think a very emotional journey, and I think how we've divided up the music, I think works very well on stage. So who we have from the UK is Nich Smith, lighting designer, Kelly Butterfield, stage manager, Gemma Swallow, production manager, and we've been here in Singapore for 3 weeks making this work, the first stage, and then we will come back for a 3-week residency before the premiere in May. And it's been a wonderful opportunity. The T'ang Quartet have been fantastic to work with. They are so brave at going into new territory. They're incredibly serious and professional. It's been a wonderful experience, and I hope you enjoy the performance.